Hello, and welcome to one of the many ways on how to tie an obi. Make sure that the obi is sitting towards the top of the hips. This is where the hips go in towards the body, where it's more bony than fleshy. When unraveling the obi, place it on an elevated surface to prevent it from getting dirty. Fold the obi widthwise in half. This is step 3. Now we're going to measure this folded part of the obi from our wrist to our elbow. Do not include this bit of obi when you wrap it around your body. Instead, place it facing up towards you and keep your hand on it. Start wrapping the obi around your hips. When the obi comes across the body, use your hands to pull away from each other. This will tighten the obi against your body. Continue to wrap the obi around the body, and at each layer, just pull it tight. Note that when I pull the obi tight, that it lays on top of itself. This ensures that the obi isn't going to suddenly unravel on me. At the final layer, do a check to make sure that the obi is lying on top of itself and that it is still tight. Here's a close-up. This is what your obi should look like. Not like this, not like that, but like this. The obi's laying on top of itself and nice and tight. Please pay attention. This is where it gets tricky and a lot of people struggle. Take that bit of obi that you saved from the start and pull it through the outside layer of the obi, pulling it from down to up, pulling it nice and tight. A great way to do it is pulling it from the side like so. With this final end of obi, you're going to start to fold it towards your body, making sure that you're folding it the right way. That's the wrong way. This is the right way. Try to have this folded part of the obi be centered along that little strip of obi from the start. To help the bow look neat, pinch along the center of the folded bit of obi. Again, bring that thin strip of obi down up through the same tie that you made before, but including the bow along with it. All right, we are almost done. Just pull it up, and as you do, voila, the obi is now tightly in place and it's not going anywhere. Now you can take the time to tidy it up. Make sure that the bow is even by gently pulling on the edges of the bow. With that little strip of obi, place it between your clothing and the back of the obi. You can either have it like this, or you can fan it out like so. Or you can also fold it up and place it between the yukata and the obi, whatever you like. Now the final step for the obi, you want to turn to the right. Don't turn it towards the left, the right, because the yukata, the final layer of yukata, goes from the left to the right. If you did this correctly, when you push down on your obi, it's not going anywhere. It's firmly placed on your hips. You can stop here and that's fine, but if you want, you can also use an obi belt. This adds a little bit more style and security. Notice how I'm pulling it tight. Can't have enough tightness with these obi belts. An obi belt can be tied at the front, or the knot can be placed at the back. And there you go. This is what an obi with an obi belt should look like. Now you're ready to go out on the town. Make sure you bring your fan, the quintessential yukata accessory, and you also have a place for your wallet, and of course, the ever so important cell phone. And if you're a ninja, secret agent, or Wonder Woman, you also have a place for your hidden sword. And there you go. Thank you for joining me on this how-to video. ありがとうございます。